Ben, after 2 long back-to-back away days, we're finally back at Victoria Road. How do you summarise our last few rounds?
Yeah, look, we're looking forward to being back at home, like you just said. Looking forward to the game in the weekend in front of our fans. Yeah, look, it's been. We knew when we looked at it before. I think I said that to you on Tuesday. I looked when the fixtures come out at the start of the season. I looked at them 2 games. I thought, God, it's going to be a lot of travelling, a lot of trying to make sure the boys were physically ready to play in the game and mentally, because it's different types of tests. But look, the fact that we got to win in the first game and then was disappointed with Tuesday night. When I look back on it, do I think we could have done better? Yes, I do. Do I think that Altrincham are a good team? Yeah, they made the playoffs last year, playoff semi-finals, I believe it was. They lost to Bromley. They had a little bit of a slow start to the season, but I think, like ourselves, I think they want to be trying to push into the top regions of the table during this season. So, yeah, look, a positive 1-0 win away in the first one, and then obviously the disappointment of Tuesday.
After a solid season last season, Solihull have had a mixed bag of results so far this season. What can we expect to see from them on Saturday?
Again, just talking about Altrincham, talking about them getting the playoffs. You know, they was in the playoff picture last year, got to the playoff final I went to, played really well on the day, and then they followed that up with the FA Trophy final as well. So they had a fantastic season last year, really good. Full respect for the manager and the job that he did at Banbury, and then obviously come into them and done really well with them. And look, they're like all of us, you know, their form has been good away from home, particularly their last away result was a win away at Rochdale with flying high at the top of the table. And then they probably had a couple of disappointing home games where they, you know, would have liked to have got more out of the Southend game and the York game. But from playing against Southend and York as well, we know they're good sides, so that can happen. So we certainly won't be underestimating. We know they're going to be a good side coming down to play against us. Both games against them last year were really close and really tight games and hard games for us. So, yeah, look, you know, I always say about, but we are a respectful team, respectful coaching staff. I think the manager there's done a real good job, and we know it's going to be a tough test ahead.
Our 2 recent away trips have seen us pick up a couple of knocks. Do you have any updates on the squad's fitness as a whole?
Not really. We're hopeful Hess will be back involved for the weekend. He managed to train at the start of the week and is out there again with us today, which is a real positive. Hilly's now trained for quite a bit of a time as well, so he's looking good. Christian was back out there training and obviously come through unscathed from the last half hour that he did the other day, so real pluses. Obviously the blow from the other day was Lingy, him going off injured. Look, the initial worry of us all that it doesn't look like a good one, but he's had the scan done today, and we'll have to wait on the results now and pray that it's good news, but it didn't look like a good one on the day, and we're all a little bit worried about what it might lead to, so that's probably the concern for Lingy. I think that's pretty much it. Obviously, Eastie missed out on the game. I think this weekend will come too soon for Eastie. I think we've got to be really careful with that. I don't want him to be out for weeks and weeks and weeks. So, but we'll assess that as we go as well. But I think the real pluses are that, you know, we've played a block of games now without Hess, Christian, obviously Tim, Connor being injured. So 4 of our starting midfielders, and the boys that have been in there have done fantastically well. Phippsy's done brilliantly in the midfield area. Reezy's had to drop back out of his natural number sort of 10 position. Vinny going in there, boys have stepped up and done really well in them areas, but I think it'll be a real plus to try and have Hess and Christian back in and around the group to give us more options in there. Hilly again adds a different dimension to the wingers, different type of profile to some of our other attacking players. So yeah, look, we're gaining in a couple of areas and we lose out on others, but you know, as we are as coaching staff, we just get on with it. You know, but we trust in all of them. We trust in all of our players that they're ready to step up, and when the time's needed, they've all shown that when they come in, they can do particularly well. So this is where we've got to really trust our squad, trust the work that we're doing with them, and these boys that come into the team now are ready to go.